Good afternoon and welcome everyone to the first ELTA Live event of 2023. Today we will talk about, wait a second, I have to admit people parallelly. So today we will talking about successful lawyering with LegalTech, and we have organized it jointly with Legid, a LegalTech startup from Estonia, who helped us to organize this event. And this is first of all a webinar for young lawyers, because we are entering difficult economic times, and everybody of you has probably heard about the great resignation, lawyers leaving their law firms or leaving the profession. So everybody thinking about what to do and how to organize your work in the future, in the 21st century. And technology, of course, can help with that. So we invited Georgi Janiashvili today. Hi, Georgi. Nice to have you with us, who will talk about, and he is one of those young lawyers. He's an accomplished practical lawyer. He's a legal blogger. He works as a business development manager for Legid. So he has a lot of hats, and he knows how to use legal technology to become more effective, and he will talk about his experience in that area. Just before we start, a couple of house rules. We are recording this session. It will appear on ELTA's YouTube channel afterwards. So if you told your boss that you're working on that important project, it's probably time to leave now. Otherwise, you are welcome to stay. We will have a short Q&A session after the presentation, so please keep your questions until the end. You can post your questions in the chat, so we are monitoring and we will picking, and we will have an overview over the questions, but please don't interrupt the speaker. So that's all from my side. Enjoy the webinar, and Georgi, over to you.
Hi everyone, my name is Georgi Janiashvili. I'm a lawyer from Estonia. So let me share my screen so I can show you my presentation. It helps me talk to you. So you see my screen, yes?
Yes.
Good. So hi everyone, thank you for being here. I'm Georgi from Estonia. I'm a lawyer and business manager in Legid. So shortly about myself. So I finished Tartu University. I have master's degrees. So I work as an independent. I have independent practice for 10 years. I'm a C-level in LegalTech company, Legid. I have more than 20,000 followers in Facebook, and mostly 30,000 views on TikTok. I just started it, so I think this is a good result for a beginning. I can mention that I own the most read legal blog in Russian language speakers in Estonia. So let's go to the topic. So in the beginning, I want to describe types of legal technology. There are many types. I present you only the smallest part of them. The first is enabled technologies. So these technologies deal with the digitalizing of legal data. Second is support process solutions. These include solutions for back office work, accounting, business development, human resources. Substantive law technology is the legal technology that offering substantive law solutions, provide basic and advanced support solutions, and commoditized law solutions for actual litigation and case analysis. high-tech tools for specific types of legal services include, for example, document review and the e-discovery, which are very popular nowadays, intellectual property asset management, legal contract management, legal research analytics, legal practice management. About legal artificial intelligence, I think you know a lot. For example, we have it's very popular field nowadays. Not only the legal artificial intelligence, but in every topic. So, for example, this Chat GPT is a very useful tool. I tried it several times, and it gives pretty good answers. Like you don't need to waste time to search in Google any type of simple questions. For example, today I tried to find some information about licensing in another country, and it gave me pretty good pre-information that I can use in afterwards. So electronic legal marketplaces, networks, and multi-site platforms. For example, Legid is this one of this Legid is the type of this technology. So this is like legal database, legal advice, and content portals, legal process outsourcing platforms, online listing comparison, or booking systems. So why LegalTech? So LegalTech is a single or set of technological solutions for law firms, lawyers, businesses, and organizations built to simplify, optimize, and automate their operations. It's not a secret that technological development has affected all spheres of life. Some of the technology took the job from the people, but should we as a lawyer be afraid of that? Lawyer can always go to the court against these robots and defend on rights. So here you can see the main benefits of LegalTech. I can say that these are main benefits for me, and that I found in different resources. This all helps the lawyer on a daily basis. Maybe you have question how, so let me explain. So LegalTech makes the law more accessible. That means that more potential clients will use your LegalTech product, to whom you can sell other services as well, freeing up lawyers' time. So during the pandemic, the majority of law firms adopted technology to a level never seen before in the legal industry. For instance, 83% were meeting their clients virtually. Even in Estonia, you can represent your client in the court using the video solutions. The value of freeing up the time can make a big difference to any legal firm, especially sole practitioner. It means they are able to spend their own time, working on what is most meaningful to them. They can focus more on getting the greatest results possible for existing clients or drum up new business. This also pays dividends outside of the workspace or workplace. Within 58% saying that technology had improved their work-life balance in 2021. So technology can increase document safety and cybersecurity as well. Historically, lawyers have prioritized paper, but these were always at risk of being lost or even damaged. Additionally, the pandemic has proven that the paper-based system is often not ideal in a hybrid of remote working environment, as multiple people may need access to the same document from different locations. So cloud-based software can provide a high level of security than paper-based system. The examples of cost optimization, I can give you two or three that come in mind. So one of way of optimization is process automatization. It is a well-known fact that most of the tasks for in-house legal teams are performed manually. Why not let your lawyers focus on more important tasks and then repeatedly and routine actions? The second is improved document management. Legal document management software can help lawyers and law firms better organize, access, and share legal documents, which can improve efficiency and reduce the risk of errors. This can save time and money that will otherwise be spent on the manual document handling. Another way is the online billing and invoicing. I think most of the law firms use this nowadays, but let me speak a little bit about this as well. So legal billing and invoicing software can help law firms automate the process of billing clients for their services, which can reduce administrative costs and improve accuracy. So work-life balance, about this, no, I can say that not only in the legal sphere, but in another fields, nowadays all are talking about work-life balance, and this is a very good goal. So achieving good work-life balance can be difficult for lawyers due to the demanding nature of their work and the pressure to bill a large number of hours. LegalTech can help lawyers achieve better work-life balance by making their work more efficient and allowing them to spend less time on routine tasks. For example, legal research tools and documents assembly software can help lawyers complete their work more quickly, allowing them to spend more time on personal and family activities. So legal project management software can help them to better organize their workload and prioritize tasks, making it easier to make time for non-work activities. Also, legal techs such as time tracking tools allows lawyers to get more accurate bills, making it less likely that they have to work expressive hours. So here you can see the result of the research made by Clio. The name of the research is Legal Trends for solo firms. If you're interested, you can find it on the Clio's webpage. If you don't know, Clio is a legal software for clients, cases, billing, and more. So, so you can see that majority of the lawyers say that they want to use the legal tech in their on the daily basis, and they said that technology helped them deliver better client experience, as well as 50% of clients prefer to meet virtually with the lawyer. So let's talk about legal tech education. I think everyone appreciates that lawyers should have basic skills in word processing, spreadsheets, Excel, and managing their email inbox. The 2022 Future Ready Lawyer Report by Walter Kluwer illustrates glaring incongruity in the legal industry. About 1/3 of lawyers believe their firm or corporation is prepared to address the importance of legal technology. Yet at the same time, 80% lawyers say that the increasing importance of legal technology will significantly impact them. The most logical solution to the technology competence conundrum is that a law school need to incorporate mandatory practice-oriented technology courses into their curricula. For example, law students planning to be litigators need to take courses on e-discovery, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. Students headed for corporate practice will need to understand document management systems and contract life cycle management applications. All law students should be required to demonstrate some level of general competence in technology and computers, just so they don't accidentally give their clients data to opposing counsel. The legal tech can help young lawyers start their independent career rather than seeking only a classical law practice. So nowadays, it's common to apply for the job in a law firm after the university. But young lawyers are facing problems here. First of all, the high competition. Every year, hundreds or even thousands of lawyers graduate, depending on the no. So every year, hundreds or even thousands of lawyers graduate, depending on the country. At the same time, there aren't many law firms willing to hire someone without much experience. So this is like closed cycle. You have no experience, but you want to work, but you can't work because you have no experience. So some of them cannot. So some law firms cannot offer a job at all because they don't have enough clients at all. And instead of starting their career right after university, many have to go to work in areas that not related to law. And after a few years, the interest in the profession disappears altogether. And having received knowledge in legal tech, a graduate could already start practicing right away. A lawyer who has completed legal tech training can breathe new life into a law office that just can't reach a new level due to its many years of conservatism. So now I want to talk about personal brand. Here you can see the topics that are related to personal brand. So personal brand doesn't mean that you just become more recognizable. Personal brand helps to attract customers who are willing to pay more for a name, reputation, and expertise. Thus, the cost of finding buyers is reduced and the average check is increased. This is especially important in high competitive areas like legal. So all mentioned parts on the slide of a personal brand that you see are closely related. So first is trust and credibility. The main reason why a client contacts you, orders services, is trust. We lawyers don't sell the goods that client can feel or try before the purchase. That's why the trust is a key factor. So in the context of lawyer, credibility might refer to the extent to which client and other professional in the legal field trust and believe in the lawyer skills, knowledge, and integrity. Factors that can contribute to a lawyer's credibility might include their education, experience, reputation, and track record of successfully handling cases. So establishing credibility is important for lawyers as it can help them build trust with their clients and establish themselves as respected and reliable professionals in their field. So visibility. Visibility can be important for lawyers for several reasons. First of all, increased visibility can lead to more clients. By increasing their visibility, lawyers can raise awareness of their practice and potentially attract more clients. Visibility can lead to professional opportunities. Lawyers who are visible within their field may be more likely to be invited to speak at conferences, contribute articles or legal publications, or serve on professional commitments. For the young lawyer, I would say that it is rather important to focus on some concrete legal area or a few related ones and become famous in the field, then try to do all and everywhere. I can say that I made this mistake in the beginning of my career, and I lost like 2 years. So visibility can chase a lawyer's reputation. So being visible within the legal community can help a lawyer establish themselves as a thought leader and enhance their reputation. Visibility can lead to professional advancements. Lawyers who are visible within their field may be more likely to be considered for leadership roles or promotions. Overall, increasing visibility can be an important part of lawyers' professional development and can help them build their practice and advance their career. Having a strong network can be important for lawyers for several reasons as well. So networking can help lawyers build relationship with other professionals in the legal field, which can be valuable for building their practice and finding new clients. This helps to form teams, provide service to the bigger or international clients together. Network can help lawyers stay up to date on developments in their field and to get access to valuable information and resources. Networking can lead to professional opportunities such as speaking engagements, committee appointments, or job opening. So overall, networking can be an important part of the lawyer's professional development as well. And self-confidence, so having a strong personal brand can help lawyers build a self-confidence in several ways. And the main is that self-confidence and professional brand are closely related, as self-confidence is an important component of how people pursue and interact with others. And it can have a significant impact on how individuals are perceived in the marketplace. So here you can see the benefits of networking and social networking. So legal professionals with less experience will also find that creating a reputation on an online platform or social network via social networking can be less challenging than a real life scenario and will be based on their success rather than years of work. I can say about myself that I started my legal blog in 2014, and I gained clients from there, and it was pretty, I can say, simple and cheap. So you don't need to make any additional advertisement, but if you make your blog interesting and you post not rarely, but for example every week, you grow your client base very quickly. So as well as networking and social networking can help with to build your confidence. The main benefit of social networking is that there are no borders. You can work worldwide. You can have clients from another countries. But if you are doing only networking in person, you have these borders, like you work only in Estonia, you meet the people who come to Estonia or work in Estonia. With social networking, you're more flexible, you can grow fast. But in other side, networking's benefit is that you build a strong offline presence. So other lawyers and clients from your country see that you are a real person, and they can speak with you. They can understand who you are in real life, what is your mindset, how you speak. So talking about websites, I found several websites that I think are very bad. So this is one of the examples of the bad websites. I know that the most of the lawyers want to focus on the legal services, but the website is important nowadays. If the client goes to your web and sees something like this, what you see now, the first impression will be as if he met you in life, and you will be in torn and dirty clothes. So if a lawyer has not paid enough attention to his personal website, how can I, as a client, be sure that your lawyer will pay due attention to my questions or problem. Would you like to pay such a lawyer 100 or 200 euros per hour? Honestly, I would not give even 70 euros to such a lawyer. And in fact, it may turn out that this is the best specialist in Florida. But when I see his website, I don't trust him. This is another example from Estonia. So here's the first page is empty. The client should choose from the menu the necessary page to understand who are the lawyers, what services they provide, and so on. But will the client do this? As I mentioned, we don't sell the physical goods. So the client make a choice based on emotions. When client sees this web, and the first emotion and the wish to do is to close the page and find another lawyer or law firm. According to the different studies, the first 5 to 15 seconds are crucial for users' engagement. So during that time, the user decides whether to stay or leave the website. Here I have listed the minimum site requirements for a client to want to contact you. So your web page should be simple, without additional text on the main page, without hundreds of colors. I saw different websites, lawyers' websites, where you go to the web page, the main page is full of text. So I can't recognize where is the menu, what about this text is, what about that text is. So as a customer, I want to find the necessary information quickly as possible and without surfing the whole web. Nearly 85% of law firms have the contact information separately on the website. But if you add the possibility to call by clicking a button without necessity to copy the mobile number, or can redirect to my mail app to write you without necessity to copy the email address, it will increase the number of inquiries. When I had my solo practice, I added this button, call button, to my web, and it immediately increased the number of inquiries. So me as a person, when I visit somebody's web, I want to call him now, not to copy his number, not to copy email address, because I can do this wrong. I don't have enough time. For example, I'm at the restaurant that I want to have a quick call with my lawyer. Why I should always search his number? But instead of this, I can go to his web and with one click call him. So if you have an assistant in your firm, you can also add the Facebook, WhatsApp chat possibility, so they can, so the client can talk with you in real time. Storytelling and case studies can be important elements of a lawyer's website for several reasons. So first, storytelling can help lawyers connect with their audience. By sharing stories about their work and their clients, lawyers can help build an emotional connection with their website visitors and make their practice feel more relatable and human. Case studies can demonstrate a lawyer's skills and expertise. By sharing a detailed accounts of cases they have handled, lawyers can provide concrete examples of their skills and show how they have helped their clients achieve successful outcomes. Storytelling and case studies can help lawyers build credibility and trust. So this is important thing about a personal brand, as I mentioned before. By sharing the real-life examples of their work, lawyers can build credibility and demonstrate their expertise in their field. So storytelling helps clients understand that this lawyer already dealt with the same issue, and most importantly, it helps build good SEO for the website. So SEO is search engine optimization. It is necessary for the web because it helps to improve the visibility and ranking of a website in search engine result pages, for example, Google, which in turn can lead to more traffic and potential customers for a business. SEO is a process of the optimization of website. So I talked about this. Sorry. So the main benefit of good SEO is that this is cheap possibility to find the client. So you don't need to pay to Google or Facebook or any other service provider for ads, but by making your SEO in the best way, your blog or your website will be ranked on the first page. And of course, I want to mention that it's important to put a list of major clients from different fields on your website. It also can help to establish credibility and trust with the potential clients or customers, as it demonstrates that the business has experience working with reputable and well-known companies. And showcasing major clients can also demonstrate that the business is well known and respected in its industry, which can help to build trust and credibility. So if you do a survey among the lawyers of most firms, whether they are ready to sell their service, you will hear this answer that you see on the slide. In my opinion, this is a mistake, and it comes from the university. They teach legal science, but forget that selling the services is an integral part of the work of lawyers. Lawyers, as well as specialists in other fields, can be divided into two types. First is mechanically perform the work according to the terms of references from the client. So this type of lawyers who want only to do their job and they're not interested in business side. The second, they think outside the box. They look for new opportunities for growth. Both of them can be excellent specialists in their field. So how to stand out among others? Use technological approach to doing business. Also, I want to mention the very important term, proactive law. So proactive law refers to the practice of taking preventative measures to avoid legal issues or disputes before they occur. It involves anticipating potential legal problems and taking steps to address them before they become actually problems. The goal of proactive law is to minimize legal risk and uncertainty and to avoid costly disputes, fines, and sanctions. Proactive law may take many forms, and it can be applied in different areas of law and in different contexts. It can include, for example, compliance, risk management, contract management, corporate governance, legal research, and more. What I want to convey to you is that a good lawyer sells own services not only when there is a problem. A good lawyer helps his client's business to grow. For example, your client is a big retailer company, and you know that their logistic partners are failing with their services. You can find the company that going to bankruptcy and they sell their vehicles for a cheap price. So you can suggest your client to buy this business for a good price and establish own logistic department. This will solve a lot of future problems. Or you make a proposal for a merger. The main motives for the merger may be the pursuit of growth, synergy, diversification, expanding the range of products, and the improving the quality of governance, the desire to build a monopoly. So when we talk about sales, don't think that you have to act like a typical salesperson in order to sell. So I will give you an example for bad strategy for lawyers. So first is the cold calling potential clients. This type of sales instrument is good if you sell magazines, if you sell some goods, if you sell, I don't know, medicine or something like this. But for lawyers, it's a bad strategy. Cold calling can be annoying and intrusive, and it is unlikely to lead to long-term relationship or repeat business. High pressure sales tactic. So using high pressure tactics such as treating potential client with dire consequences if they do not hire you is so if they don't hire you, there's something happen, they will have a problem, so etc. etc. If you are focusing on short-term gains, it's also a bad sales strategy. So some lawyers may be tempted to focus on short-term gains, such as securing a high volume of clients or generating quick settlements at the expense of building long-term relationship or delivering high-quality legal services. When you are ignoring the needs of your client, so for example, you have a client who has a lot of problems, but you select only these problems that you want to solve. This is a very bad sales strategy because the person approached you to find a solution that you are this person who can help him, and he pays you. So he waits from you that you can help, or if you can't help, you can provide any other solution. For example, you can suggest to or to take the service from another lawyer, your partner, for example. The good sales strategy is building a relationship. So when you build a relationship with potential and existing client, is essential for long-term success as a lawyer. This can involve networking at industry events, staying in touch with clients through email or phone calls, and providing excellent customer service. So the main goal for a lawyer should be to build the long-term relationship, because in future this will be cheaper for you. When you want to attract the new client, you should make advertisement, you should go to the meeting, you should spend a lot of time for preparation, etc., etc. But if you have already one client who is for example, the big firm, and they are good with your services, so you provided high level expertise for them, so it is simpler to sell to this client something else. The good sales strategy is providing value. So lawyers can differentiate themselves by offering valuable resources or services to clients, such as educational materials or legal clinics. It can help to establish trust and build loyalty. You can also use niche marketing. Lawyers who specialize in a particular area of law may be able to attract more clients by targeting their marketing efforts to specific niches. So, for example, you choose that you work only with logistic companies or IT companies, so you focus only with these clients. So this could involve developing expertise in a particular practice area, writing articles or blog posts about relevant legal issues, or participating in industry groups or professional organizations. Leveraging online marketing. In the digital age nowadays, it's important for a lawyer to have a strong online presence, as I described before. So this can include having a professional website, maintaining an active social media presence, and using online advertising to reach the potential clients. You can use Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram. Everything works. You should only understand the difference of these social medias, because you can post some funny videos or viral videos in Instagram or TikTok, but you can't put this on LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is more for professional articles, for news sharing, but not for fun. Uh, so now I will talk about productization of services. So the legal service industry has a scalability problem. In order to serve more clients, it has to add more lawyers. So human capital in the legal industry is limited and expensive. By just adding more lawyers, the legal industry cannot achieve economies of scale like other industries. On one hand, there are billions of people undeserved or not served at all by the traditional legal industry. On the other hand, these people cannot afford the price level of traditional law firms. For example, yesterday I published one TikTok video where I'm talking about the price of the lawyers, that it's okay that the price is 100 or 200 euros per hour. I described what depends on the pricing, but in the comments, the regular person don't understand this. So they started arguing with me that lawyers don't deserve 100 or 200 euros per hour. We should pay them like 10 euros, like my friend works in a shop who earns 7 euros per hour. Why are you better than him? So this is a very important question. So one way out of this dilemma for law firms is the productization of services using technology. The goal is to enable the client to interact with the software in order to get a standardized service without or with limited interaction with a human lawyer. Software-based service is a new product. It can be scaled indefinitely. This opens up new revenue streams for law firms that do not cannibalize the existing ones. Productizing legal service means packaging and pricing them in a way that that is predictable and easy for clients to understand and purchase. Here are a few strategies I will give you. So offer fixed fee or flat rate pricing. Rather than billing by the hour, lawyers can offer fixed fee or flat rate pricing for specific legal services. For example, the client needs a crypto license in Estonia or in other country. So you offer not the hourly based work, but you say that this license will cost you 20,000 euros. So the client can expect how much he will spend and talk with the manager on who decide shall we pay or not for this. So this can make it easier for clients to budget and understand the costs with their legal matters. Second is create legal service packages. Lawyers can create packages for legal services that are bundled together with the discount rate. This can make it easier for clients to purchase the legal services they need, and then can also be more cost effective for the lawyers. I saw that some law firms are already providing these service packages. For example, you should pay 500 euros per month and you'll get 3 hours of consultation and one legal document, for example. So I don't think that all clients will ask for this consultation every month. So basically, you will gain the profit passively. The third option is to develop standard legal documents. I think all lawyers have this bunch of drafts of documents that they don't use, but they can sell them. Only you need to standardize them and make e-shop in your website, and you can sell them. And if a client doesn't understand how to fill the gaps or want to make changes, you can offer additional legal service like to make this agreement, to finalize this agreement. You can also use technology to streamline process. So such as legal project management software or online legal forms. You can offer a subscription or retainers. And the benefits of this productization of service you can see on this slide. So this is less expensive, it automates process, you can focus on the other tasks which are complicated or more complex. It helps to build your online presence, frees up time, and passively builds a warm customer base to whom you can sell and other services, as I mentioned before as well. I think that more than once you faced with the contracts that are impossible to read, even as a lawyer. Dozens of copy-paste pages of legislative acts. Imagine what is going on in the head of a client or an entrepreneur who was given such an agreement to sign. Some organizations and lawyers may prefer that their contracts and terms are not read to understand or understood. They may use it for their benefit or just they don't care. So proactive contracting is akin to proactive law and focuses on the same properties, namely to prevent problems and promote a relationship. Proactive contracting deals with contract management, relation management, risk management, and business process management. It may involve implementing processes and tools to facilitate the effective management of contracts, such as contract management software or a standardized contract review process. It may also involve training employees or on how to identify and mitigate potential contract risks, and establishing clear communication channels with contractors and the vendors. So now I want to focus on the topic of legal design. So the proactive approach to a law suggests that contracts are more than just a legal insurance policy that handles the case that one party does not perform. Contracts should be considered as a management tool that visualize the goals to reach and how to reach them. Thus, it is not enough that the legal department and the in-house counsels read and understand the business contract. One of the process concerns the issue of making all the business contracts accessible and easily understandable to all the users, employees, like work organization rules, employment contracts, especially for the people in charge of implementing those contracts. So while drafting the contract, the lawyer should not think only about the legal side, but will the client or employer reach the business goal? So the good lawyer should think about the business side as well. The design of contracts should be directed towards simplification, not complexity. So how to achieve simplicity? First is emphasize with the contract users' needs and the expectations. Second is distill the communication, boil it down to its essence. Third is clarify through the use of plain language and design. So legal tech can be a useful tool for proactive contracting and in several ways. So contract management software can help organization to organize, store, and track their contracts in a central location. This can make it easier to access and review contracts, identify potential risks or issues, and ensure compliance with contract terms. Online legal forms and templates. Online legal forms and templates can make it easier for organizations to create and customize contracts. Artificial intelligence. As I said, ChatGPT, very good solution. You can even ask it about the best clause, about, I don't know, NDA, about confirmation of receiving goods or something else. And you will see how simple it writes. You can use electronic signature software It allows organizations to sign and execute contracts electronically, which can save time and reduce the risk of errors and misunderstandings. And project management software, it helps organizations to track the progress of the projects and ensure that contractors and vendors are meeting their commitments. So I found this video. I think it will be very interesting for you. I don't want that any lawyer will end up like this man on this video. So why you should use LegalTech nowadays? I hope you hear the voiceover.
No, there's no sound.
Sorry for this. I thought that you will hear it, but here are subtitles. So, or you can watch this after. I can share this video if you chat with me. So this is a lawyer who thinks only about bills by the end of his days. So he can't produce any other words, only that everything should be billable, hours of my work. So if you use LegalTech, you can free up your time. You can spend more time with your hobbies, with your family, but the money that we will gain, it will be the same as you work whole day. So that's it from my side.
Okay, thank you very much. And we don't have any questions in the chat, but maybe someone wants to switch on the mic and ask Georgi.
Yes. I would like to ask a question.
Go ahead.
Yes, hello.
I'm Sachka Mamuchevska from Macedonia, and I'm very interested about the subject of implementation of artificial intelligence in the legal affairs. I have two questions. First question is regarding legal artificial intelligence systems. Can you give us more examples for such a systems that could be implemented or are used maybe in Legid, in your law office? This is first question. And second question is, can you please refer to some research courses, some universities maybe, where the legal artificial intelligence subjects and programs are taught?
Thank you. Very interesting questions. I can't say that I can recommend any artificial intelligence only from the legal side, because they are not 100% good, no, in my opinion. So I rather use this artificial intelligence that are for each field. So this ChatGPT is the best for nowadays that I experienced. So about the studying, I really don't know where you can study about artificial intelligence. So, for example, in Estonia, we have in Tartu University the IT law faculty, but they teach more about the about the processes of IT, about the data security, cybersecurity. So I will make research, and I think I will contact with you if I will find your contacts, and maybe I will share some information.
Okay, I have added you on LinkedIn now.
Super.
So maybe there you can share to me. Okay, thank you very much.
Any more questions? Oh, something in the chat. Okay, no, just a remark. Any more questions from the participants? Okay, I don't see any. So then let's wrap it up. Again, thank you very much, Georgi. Thank you very much, guys from Legid, for organizing that with us. You can reach out to Georgi. Did you share your LinkedIn?
It's in
Oh,
presentation, but you can find it.
Yeah, you just
ELTA.
you should find him. I found him. You can find him as well. So thank you again for attending, and we are looking forward to meet you again at the next ELTA Live event. See you.
Thank you for listening. Bye.